don't. I'm not afraid of you running away, honey. I get the feeling you will. Hey everybody, Pro Trader Mike and the MOJO Day Trade team in the room. How's everybody doing today for the show? The video recap for the day. Did some good trading today. Wow trade play on SYMX in effect just now on Trader Dino, where it had SYMX. SYMX is right here at 126, 127. This was a pick today in the MOJO Day Trade room. The market is, what could we say, parabolic. Things aren't just going up. They're going either straight up or destroyed and straight down. Break down or break up. Look at this stock. MGT, this is the 5-minute. Here's the daily. Stock's at 454, going through a new high right now on 35 million. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. This guy McAfee from the antivirus came back into this company. Look what it was a couple of days ago. 28 cents. Look what it is now, 450. Can you believe that? Look at that big old 1300 gonzo right there. It's unbelievable, this stock, how it's moved. Missed CLF today in the Mojo room. I've said it 5 times. Missed it coming right off this bar right here. Right through $3. I hesitated, so we missed that one, unfortunately. We had SYMX. Didn't make anything on this stock because it dipped here in the beginning, and we sold it back even. VRX, we traded very well. VRX, again, we did an entry right up here to go through 28, and the stock failed. So we actually picked the low, printed 27. So the goal was to get out here on half and then sell the rest into the where we owned it and higher, and we did that. And after we did that, the stock went bonkers. So, you know, trading is not an exact science. Every putt breaks differently. Every green is different and so forth. SYMX was a beauty. So the breakdown today happened in SunEdison, I must say. You know, if they pull this thing for a turnaround, would be very surprising, but I can't believe it came to stopping station 12 cents. It's unbelievable. This bar, I was really expecting it to be up here at 18 and start its climb. Very, very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Hey, at least I've done some polls. Let me just go back to it. On Twitter, I did a very interesting poll. Got a lot of activity, over 100 votes. So the poll is, what's your cost basis on Sun? And it's 52% own it at 20. Some people own it at 15. At 15% own it at 30 and 50. Some people at $1. And I've been reading worse scenarios from that because it just traded at $1 just recently within 30 days ago. So 93 votes, very interesting to see. My cost basis is 20 cents. So something's got to have to do a turnaround. They just fired the CFO. He's gone. So if they bring in a name like McAfee as a CEO, a top-ranking great guy that would want to take over SunEdison, I think the stock on that announcement of a new CFO be astronomical for the company. Could do a 5-day run like MGT has had, with volume increasing more and more and more every single day. The first day was 10 million, 18, 29, 63, 34, 79 million, and today it'll get up to around 50, 60 million as well. So that's the catalyst. No volume, and then all of a sudden news announcement went from trading 71,000 to 10 million. It's got to be 50 times the volume, and that's what kicks these things off. Traded GoPro this morning, was one of the biggest trades we did. Went very heavy through $9. This one totally caught the upside because we did our buy here, added right here, and then it really broke through up to 9.15. My print was 9.14 for a sale on GoPro. GoPro added, entry at 90. GoPro sold 904, 909, half gone. GoPro sold part 3, 914. Nailed the high. So Apple right now is coming back a little bit. So we bought some Apple for a bump right here at 93.20 to sell it back. This was the stop to sell it back towards $94. So you guys should be very, very close on that right now. Bought it down here. Selling it back up here. Dow's coming back. So did you do that on Apple? Did you get the Apple bump? Worked very well. Good job. Worked very well. Got the Apple bump. See, I'm sharing my screen right now. Everybody that's trading in the room could see my screen, which is right here. So you don't do a small, and you can see, watch me on the level too. And you could watch my screen, trade with me live. And that's what we do. So we got Apple just sold some. You should be selling here at 69, 93, 69. You're profitable now. Let it go. Start letting it go. 94 bucks. It dropped, you rebuy it back. Every trade's not a winner, and JDST is a loser. So let's take a look at JDST at 152. Hasn't stopped going down. It made a little bump right here. Thought it was going to go back up. Our cost basis is right here. So if you want to do a little bump on JDST, that wouldn't be bad at all because Nugget moved 9 points so far. Nugget's gone from 102 to 112, and we have a Cupid top. So you can do your add on JDST and bump out of that if you'd like. Stop is 4 cents lower into the next increment. Stock was just 244. So even if you want to hold it, stock was just right here where we sold it. 230 went to 244. There it is, 244. I know my numbers, man. I remember where we sold it. That was the last one. It's real nice. So listen, every trade we don't win on, but we try to cut our losses and be minimum. And this is how we trade. And we got to follow the rules. You only remember the ones that go higher. So out of 10 trades, 8 of them will go lower after you sell it. 2 of them will go higher. You only remember these. So on that factor, you take a shot at the target right here. Here's the next price higher. Here's the next price lower. You take a shot at it right there. If it moves higher after your first buy, we do number 2 buy right there. Right as she moves through the next increment. And then it'll continue to do its little bink, 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 and we'll start to sell. Make a really nice trade. Those are 80% of the trades. The other percent of the trades, the stock moves lower. like VRX. We bought it at 27.90. And it dropped. So we didn't buy it 80, 70, 60, 50, 40. We bought right here at 27.27 to 30. And then as soon as it bumped back up to right here, this is our break even, we sold half. Because if it came back down to here, you can always rebuy what you sold and you create like a box. And you could trade out of it. The other half, we sold and we sold. And then after we sold here, where we first bought it, it went through 20 and it exploded and it went higher and higher and higher. That's the trading game. You just have to follow your rules. You just have to follow your rules. MGT is 455. Craziest stock ever. A couple of stocks like that. AQXP. Remember that one? It started here at $1.38. The next day it went from $1 to $11.68. The next day it gapped up from 15 to 55. It went from 43 to 55. In 2 minutes they did a buy-in. So you'll see the buy-in's a big spike. Let's see the buy-in on MGT. So here's the buy-ins on MGT, which happened probably right here. The buy-in. Because everything else is just a normal move up. And when you have obscure, huge, like this, created this little buy-in spike, that's the end of the run. So you got AQXP did that. And then you got KBio. Remember KBio? Went from $1.70 to 8 to 13 to 23, and then went right here, $21 to 45.82. It did a buy-in around here as well. So the same thing happens extreme on the way up. It happens on the way down, folks. Stocks that display this also come back up, and then they go like that. These that go up like this and display here, and they wind up coming down. So there's a stock right here that's displaying this pattern, just really hoping it ends, and I wanted it to end a while ago, and that's this one that we're in the swing, Sun Edison. It's back to 13 cents, but still it's a piece of crap, and just needs to make some sort of announcement. And that's pretty much it, folks. So that's what we have here. Let's take a look at some of the other stocks. I'll put this in the swing section for the update. The stock that I was watching before is making a move, CETX, folks. Remember the CETX? Keep an eye on this one for the Heinz 3. It's at the high. MGT is 473 now. These are your buy-ins. This is the buy-in zone. Stock's going to get exhausted a little bit. CETX 93. Signal at 94. SYMX went all the way to 29, all the way back down to 13. These things are very volatile, folks. Very, very volatile. You have parabolic moves up and down. Nothing is surprising. Nothing. MGT is amazing. It's going to go probably through $5. Wouldn't surprise at all. Maybe even 6, 7. Wouldn't surprise at all. People aren't buying at this level. They're short covering. They're short. That's what happened with KBio, and that's what happened with AQXP. See, what happens is these things have small floats. These ones have a smaller float. So if you go to MGT, then you go to key statistics, the stock only has 12 million in the float. It trades 40. There's more shares short than there is in the company. People are betting against it, so they have to keep on buying it back and buying it back. And that's that number right here. 12.2. You have short interest 48. That's much more than that. Went to 85. So then you have MGNA. We had that stock. We sold it up into the spike right here. I wouldn't mind buying some back on any dip. So Mojo swing, if you want to start re-adding this one back in, we'll do that. GoPro's right at the high now, 9.15. Keep an eye on that Mojo Day Trade. Here's another stock called Grow Life, which both of these actually at 1.7 was just going over 20 cents. I think we should make a charge on the MGNA and the FPHOT. So if you want to add that in, you'll see that in the portfolio. I'll start an entry on that. Here goes CETX 98. Keep an eye, big spread. And then you have plug power. Nothing's wrong with plug. It's just in this kind of pattern. That's what it does. It does triangles. You have a triangle here. You have a triangle here. You have one here, 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 and here. And now we'll go back up here, back towards the 2. This is just what the stock does. We're in it with Ballard Power. They're in the same kind of zone. Applied Materials may go through 20 bucks. AMAT at 19.97 right now. Heinz through 20. AMAT 19.97, number 1. Number 2, 89 to 90 or 99. Done. We'll be live in this trade during the whole show. MGT's at 90, going through 5 bucks. Wouldn't doubt it for a second. As I mentioned, big signals. Everyone's going to squeeze it through 5. Going to go a lot higher even. Unbelievable. VRX. What happened with this one is, here's the daily chart on this. It's like a $80 stock is now at 18. Sounds familiar. They shorted this. Citron Research came out with a short recommendation on this stock, and they made a fortune. Now he turns around. Guy's name is Andrew Left, and he puts out a buy because he thinks it's oversold and it's going to be ready for a bounce. Cha-ching, it is. AIM at 98. It's going to go up right now to 99, just like GE yesterday and exactly like Oracle the day before. This is exactly the trade journaled we're doing with extreme patience. Doesn't matter what the market does right here. This is exactly like that one. Nice job, Thorne. Great job. See, mostly everyone else would have lost on Apple. You would have been stopped out 50 cents. Instead, you broke even. You didn't make anything. No harm, no foul. Maybe even made a couple dollars. It's exactly what I teach you in Mojo U. Mojo University tonight, class 8 p.m. I'll see you, Thorne. Definitely right there. And we're going to be going over the trade playbook and the trade plays tonight and working on speed. So hopefully you'll really enjoy this class. It's the cream of the crop, the creme de la creme of the classes. And I'll see you at 8 o'clock tonight for that. Cheers. Who's coming to Mojo U tonight? 8 p.m. Saywin, Fat, Igor, Onamiya. I want to change your name to On the Money. On the Trader on the Money. Can I change your name to that instead of Trader on in Mamiya? Can I change that? Let's do that. And then you can log off and log back on as Trader on the Money. Let's do that for you right now. I like that idea a lot. Absolutely, my partner. Let's change this up for you. It takes a second. Trader on the Money. Go ahead, log off and log back in and come say hello on the money. Who wants a name change? Anybody else? You going to be there, Brevy? How about Trader? No, we already have a Trader Brave. How about Trader Brevy? Let's think of a good one for you. Trader, like a superhero. Like I said, hey, on the money. Sweet. How about this? I'm going to change it on the money. Log off. We'll make it shorter. How about on the money with money signs like this? You like this one better or the other one? On the money or with the money? I like the money. We'll leave it. Yeah, I like the money better. I like that better. Nice. So yeah, if you want to think of some other good names, you want to change your name in the room, like Trader Green Lantern, or Trader Flash, Trader Hulk. It's a good one. Trader Trader Giant, Trader. Think of a good name for yourself because it's your tagline. You got to stick. Got to stick. MGT's $5. Can you believe it? $4.98. It's incredible what they're doing with the stock. I didn't want to trade it before they wanted to buy it. I said, nope. You can't trade a stock like that. You got to be in it from down and have a good print and hold it. Otherwise, you can't trade a stock like that. You know what happens as soon as you buy it? You watch it. Here's the Chicago guy. Look, he sits here at 406 with 1 million shares. You know what happens? You watch it. It goes right up like it is. As soon as you buy it, as soon as you buy it, it goes right down. Why is that? Why is that? You can watch it. It'll keep on. As soon as you buy it, poof, poof, right down. Poof, poof. Need my sound effect buttons. I'm in my temporary office. I hate it. Can't wait to move, man. Look at this. I got my temporary picture, my little thing, my screen blocker. I can't wait to get in my new office, folks. 2 weeks. Mojo will be fully in there. So psyched. Trading at an upper level. You think 72, 71 at the PGA is good? Dude, I'm like Hideki. I'm shooting 67. I'm shooting better than everyone when I get in my office. Woo! Monster. Be a monster. PLPM. Let's go over some swings because this is going to get put in the swing update. So VJet right here is a swing pick, but these are all really good companies, folks. They came out with earnings, but they disappointed. You could sell back into VJet right here and get out of it. Stocks of POS. Every one of these stocks they're all like that. They're all pieces of shit. Every single stock is. You have to hate all stocks. Okay? Then you have, when's JDST splitting? When's JDST splitting? Oh, we have a new announcement on JD. New announcement on SunEdison. SunEdison. What is that? Now. Country caller. Despite concerns over iPhone in China, Greenlight's position in Apple increased to close a point while Yahoo's stake increased a possible sale of core business. Ugh. What's that? SunEdison, in which Greenlight negotiated Seaport with its 6.6 sorts hedge fund group. I knew that. You want to see something? Watch. BAUPOST stake in SunEdison. This is the company. Ballpost right here. Ballpost takes a stake in SunEdison right here. This is the company in February of last year. Ballpost hedge fund acquired a significant stake in SunEdison, dude. Right here. Look. They increased their stake right now in SunEdison Semiconductor this week. Last month, SunEdison Semi right here. Look, here's the announcement. right here. This was yesterday. So this guy just bought Sun Edison Semiconductor, and in the past has bought, look, I'll show you. It was yesterday. Bought post. BAUPOST stake in Sun Edison Semi, May 2016. Look. Right here. Sun Edison Semiconductor. May, right here. Seth Klarman. Here it is. See? I'll show you. 13G filing right here. Sun Edison Semiconductor filed by Baupost Group yesterday. This was like very recently, folks. Look, 13G filing. They just increased the number of shares to 8.3 million. They bought right there. Opens a new position in Sun Edison. That was an old one. They increased their position right here. Right here, look. May of 12th. This was the other day. So Baupost increased. They have 8.3 million. See that? So then you look at, let's look at what it says here for Sun. Not a registered symbol. Let's see if it's for Q. Symbol lookup. SUNEQ. There it is. No match. Sun Edison. Anyway, but this is brand new. They just did this. And there's another couple of names, Tannenbaum Capital Partners and Candlewood Investment. So he's involved, and they own a piece of that. And then you got Candlewood and Tannenbaum and Sun Edison right here. Tannenbaum Capital. April of 2016. Just recently. And right here, Tannenbaum Capital in their last 8K. They came in and they're helping out the company with their creditors and this and that. April 27th, here's how Summit scored a sweet no-lose deal. So they're cleaning up their balance sheets, folks. So right here, Tannenbaum Capital and Candlewood Investment Group. They're helping Sun and creating deals off their Sun Edison cannot emerge from it until it repays the money. And they're liquidating, and that's what they're doing with Tannenbaum Capital. And if you look, they just sold yesterday. They just bought something yesterday in California. No, in Arizona. They just bought something. Adani may buy the assets. No. They just bought something yesterday, right here, April. I can't believe it. They just bought something for like $80 million from the city. Right here, announces acquisition. They just bought, nope. I think it was maybe like a Maryland. March 29th. I'll find it. But Sun Edison acquisition. It was like 2 days ago. May 2016. Here, Sun Edison takes a stake in it's one of these, I'm telling you. because I review the dates, and that's how I come up with the good announcements. Hmm. 1995 is the AMAT average. MGT took a nice little, that was the buy-in. So everyone got bought in for today. That's what happened right here in that run. And now you're like, I can't believe I got bought in because I shorted it like a fool, and now it's coming down. Now it's probably going to come all the way down. It's the pattern on that. Missed CLF from 3 to 320 today, 20%er. GoPro stuck. I hate when those things happen like that. Momo's moving. Here's that reversal pattern, straight down all morning, reversed. Now it's up above it. Look at that triangle. Let's see if get a couple other stocks to do that triangle. So we have a GFA. We sold that for a loss in the swing. Again, it didn't work. Here's that pattern right here. You want to see this pattern on a lot of stocks. We sold back up into that rally right here. That's it. We took a loss right here. Here is YY. Here's JD. They're all the same, folks. And then you got to, that's it. I don't know how much after this it's going to have. So your loss here, anyway, you bought it from here to here. There's your loss right now. Get out. They're all doing that. Apple, same thing. This has been the market. This is your out on Apple, folks. If you bought it at 106 or you bought it at 98, here's your out. Stock was just $88. Market's crushed a lot of stocks. VRX is 80 now. Won't stop moving up. May go through a high right here and head towards 29. It stopped right here at 27.90, 28.12. GoPro went through. There's a signal. It's pushing. It's pushing. And that's it. So we've got the V-Jet for guys that own this. See if we can get up here and get out of it. Just like I told you. GFA, same thing. Out of that one. Fuel right here. Made a big spike. We sold up into that 315. If you still have some, wait for a surge and get up. Don't miss that spike. This traded 2 million shares and was over $3 for quite some time. If you buy right here, under 3, and the stock surges up, everyone took a profit. If you miss the profit and it comes down, don't ever let it go under where you bought it and then say, oh, I'm in a loss. The stock's not working. Your picks aren't good. I get that quite often. It's unnerving, but that's what happens. Gevo, we traded up and sold up into that 43. Stopped at 26.27 again. This one we may get back into. SUNY Q has one, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days, 1 green. It's unbelievable. And you got stocks like this, Arch Coal, a coal company. Coal. Stock went from 20 cents to 50. Coal. Peabody Energy. Stock added the Q, went from 54 to $2. Another 200%er. Here's the Oompa Loompa. Oompa Loompa PQ. Stock at 18 cents. Stock at 50 cents. All the Qs. But this little Q. So listen, you better turn your damn head, little Q. Here's the semi. This is Sun Edison's semiconductor right now, which is moving. So here's the same pattern as Sun Edison. Devastation. I thought we were going to get this today. This is moving up very, very nicely. Sun Edison owns this company. one of their yield co's. Sun Edison also owns GLBL right here at 263. And that's it. Perps moving back up. They're all moving back up from the devastation. Let's see if we can get this pattern right here, which is the suck out, then the move back up halfway body, and then you get a couple of greens. Happened on, let's see, JD. JD, you have tail suck out, then green, green, green. Not really a tail. GoPro. You got a tail suck out right there. It moved up higher, and now she's green. See if she moves back into 950. Here's a mover from last week, CPXX, 1514. V-band break on volume bars created. I like this stock. It is up high. 871 came from 1402. It's okay. I'll fold. I'll fold. CPXX at 1515. Fold. I have ace queen. Guy bet in front of me. Guy raised me all in. I think he's got pocket kings. I'll fold. I ain't gonna. I know what happens on the fold in the river. Look at that MGT, man. Came all the way down. See these people, that's what happened. They got all bought in, and now look at that. See? It's like the worst nightmare you can ever see. Look at that, down to 380. See that? How unbelievable is that, folks? Is this the craziest thing? And it's unbelievable because I know how they trade, because I've watched AQXP, KBio, PBMD, Voltari, VLTC. I can name PRGN, RPRX, Plug. How many of them you want me to name? Every one of those stocks has done exactly what this stock has done. It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. It's just amazing. Look at how that thing dropped from 498. It's going to halt. Not halted. Still it's trading. Right off stopping station. Watch. 3070. Boom. See? Right off stopping station. Selling here. See? Now it'll go lower again. Watch. That had to be a quick trade. Now it's going to go lower again. So you bought that right off stopping station, folks. And then you sold right up here. See? Oh, your system stopped you out on MGT? That sucked. You shouldn't have been trading it. Lesson badly learned. You lost all your money made today. Your system stopped on MGT. You weren't trading it. How'd that happen? Dude, I got AMAT. My AMAT's up now. I'm up 2 cents. AMAT's 996, 997 now. This is exactly what GE did. I'll sell half here and hold the other half through 20. $0.03 profitable. 1997. Okay. So let me go through the rest of the swings. So we have Biodel, BIOD. And guys, we're in these picks for them to move higher like they do here. And then they come right back there. You can see how volatile the stock is. Just like day trading. If you're in a stock longer than 5 minutes, the chances on it working are 50%. If you're in it longer, it's not going to work. I'd rather it go without me. Because the longer it builds up, the more stops fill in and they move away, and then they come and get these stops right here. You could see it. Got your stop, got your stop, got your stop. You're like kicking yourself, man. And they just keep on doing that. So until it breaks out on some serious volume, we just pass on it and get out of it. And that's what we did right here. Let me show you an update. So we have SUNY Q at 23 cents is 13. HOTR at 79 is 65. We've already closed half the position at 86. And we re-added back to get 79. Okay. I wouldn't mind adding back on again and reducing the cost basis down to 75. And then going back right here, it'll say new full position. Then VJet, we're going to get out and sell this for a loss at 15% out. Or OG&O right here is down 1%, 275. We own it at 77. Out. We'll get even on that. Break even, no harm, no foul. RLY was a trigger. It dumped. It went a little higher. Then it dumped, selling for an 11% loss. Moving on. Plug, holding. I might want to add back on here because Plug right here I really like, and we've bought and sold 7 times. So I might want to reduce that down to 188 and get a little down here. Add a little bit. I'll do that. BIOC right here. Position half closed into 89. Adding back at 65 to get 75. Got half a position left. BIOC right here sold 75. Biode sold 39. Live went from 203 to 219. Went higher to 229. Went higher to 239. Within an hour was back under $2. So if you're relying on Mojo to tell you when to sell and take profits, you're going to miss them. This is what happened yesterday. It went from 241. They just moved too fast, guys. So it went up here on the spike. I sent out the email saying live is flying. I did send out an alert. It was right here. So I try to do it, but sometimes that's why each of you should have a smartphone where you're able to watch your stocks on a daily basis. Live's flying, big winner, last 233, cost 203, selling half. And then the right there, 226 by 228. And then the stock went to 241. And then an hour later, it's 196. And it goes to 182. So it just goes to show you, folks. They're volatile little ones. Okay. We did draft day fantasy sports, went from 41 to 49, sold 51, reversed at 49. This one we got higher, higher, and higher. Great scaling in and out. This one wouldn't have sold less than 48. It went to 51. So you're selling here, you're selling here. Your next one is hopefully higher. You're not selling it no less than this first one. MG&A went from 4 to 6, made 42%. Dakota Plains, this one lost 3.45 because we already made on Dakota Plains. So this one we lost, the other one we made. There's the HOTR. There's JDST, 195 to 207, 195 to 204. XGTI made 88% on that. Stocks all the way back down under 8 cents. These things are just all over the place. But when they move, you got to get out. PLPM got half the position closed. I'm not letting the rest go under where I own it. It was under 4 yesterday. There's PLPM. So we sold Smith & Wesson yesterday too. PLPM's 413. Selling more right now. That's what you got to do. So you'll sell some 413 right here. Smith & Wesson, same thing yesterday. Went back over 23. Sold 2309. Went to 2318 in reverse. Back at 2309. Done. Dakota Plains lost 6 right there and lost 3. No big deal. TRXC 192 to 220. Gevo 27 to 41, made 51%. It's a good month for the Mojo Swing Trade subscribers. This sheet right here is a bonus to your subscription. I give you access to it because if you ever want to monitor, it gives you alerts too. You get alerted. This is a bonus to the swing service that you pay for. Guys like, dude, you're not sending me real-time alerts. I see on your website you advertise real-time alerts and, you know, I'm complaining. And I'm like, you know, the sheet's a bonus, man. So he brings this up and he's like, right here. I'm like, dude, you need me to change it on my website? Right here. He's like, look, get email updates with profit alerts. I took it off yet. It said real time. You know? I'm like, come on, buddy. And what I showed him was in the welcome video, there's rules. These are good rules for the swing. Rules. So right here, you have the swing trade newsletter rules. Monitor your picks with a mental stop loss. Mojo doesn't use physical stops. Market makers can see them. They'll come and take your stock, just like I showed you in that one stock with those long tails. And now right up here, when a stock goes up 5%, 10%, 15, 20, use your discretion. Goes up 3%, whatever it is. Watch the price action and volume. Always sell half of the position for a profit. Maximize by, and if you're not a good maximizer, you're out for a flat, done. Maximize the rest by mental trailing stop on the other half of the position, trail the new high until it reverses and it stops you out for a nice profit. Don't sell the second half lower than the first. Don't let a profit turn into a loss. You could never lose on the trade. Don't wait for the Mojo signal to start taking your profits. There you go. You know how many emails I get from people because they don't read this? So I've explained it again. It's really simple. So we have right now BIOC 75 is 72, half was closed. GSAT, this one's up a little bit and it was closed at $3. So this one's out of the portfolio. GSAT, PTEX went up a little to 49 today. We owned it at 48. GIG went to 265, sold some of that from 254. PDEX at 424 went as high as 434 today. It's going to go higher. And GLBL at 269 went to 270. It's at 262. And that's the complete update for the Mojo Swing. Thank you for being a subscriber and more fabulous picks to come. Been doing them for 4 years and nothing's really changed. MGT is 95. It's unbelievable. Look at that. Stopped. Unbelievable, huh? Going lower. Unbelievable. So JDST is split using your email program. Yeah, exactly. See, Dustin's got it. I use an email program just for this. It sends alerts to my phone when I get emails from you. Acts like a text message. On the money. Just like Amania. On the money. Guys, great show today. Nice trading today. And usually once we're done with the show, things start to really move and update. So it's 11:30. Let's do the poll for the day. See how everyone's traded. Excellent day today. Just excellent. Daily goal. It's now the 17th. And it's 11:30. We don't change none of that. We traded UVXY. And it went higher after we sold that. Arrgh. Traded Apple. Apple's been tricky. Traded VRX like a storm. I traded JDST losing. I traded GoPro big winner. In respect to those trades, hey Matt. So in respect to those trades, okay. Back. Add in the Hemato. And that's it. So in respect to hitting your daily goals, Ching, how'd everybody do today? Let me know. Come on. There is no sense in pretend. Don't pretend. Your eyes give you away. Cold how you heat your house, really? Dirty. Breakdown. Baby, breakdown. Go ahead, give it to me. Breakdown, honey, take me through the night. Wait till I get the new digs. I could stand up, play golf again. Can't hit the golf club. Can't do none of that. Nice, Saywin. 1 to 5%, 9 people. Great job. 5 to 10%, 2 people. Ooh, the picks were that good today. Paper trading 3. Paper trade loss 2. Observing and watching 4. Ooh, thank you so much for taking the poll. Really appreciate that, guys. It means my traders are doing well. The guys that are losing, please allow me to help you. What I mean by helping you, every one of my pro traders keeps a daily log like this. So I've expanded the log, guys, so you can have like NOSA. Like NOSA, let me show you NOSA. So NOSA's log looks like this. We've got entry 200, 200, 200, 200, 300. These are the shares. Here's the entry price is 86, 82, 88, 94 going through Hines, the exit, the scalp, and the P&L, the washout, the notes, and my signal. And my great patience went right through 70, and I put my notes in there. So you have that one. You have like another one of my traders keeps very detailed, very, very detailed sheets. Trader Fat, unbelievably detailed. Tissue, Pamela, Stefan, Sip. I helped you with yours yesterday. And that's it, man. That's it. Yeah, UVXY is popping a little bit. JDST is moving back up a little bit. Firming up. It's firming. Taser's up 2 days in a row. TASR 2038. See, up 2 days in a row. Beautiful. All right, everybody. Pro Trader Mike signing off. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching the show. Peace. Keep it profitable.